Hello everyone, welcome back again. Our lesson for today is modifiers. By the end of this presentation, you will be able to define and identify modifiers, identify adjectives, adverbs, and prepositional phrases, recognize misplaced modifiers, and become familiar with modifier assessment on a high-stakes test. What do we mean by modifiers? Modifiers are words or group of words that tell more about or modify other words. So basically modifiers modify other words. Modifiers modify or tell more about other words. Okay, today we're going to discuss three kinds of modifiers. First, adjectives that modify nouns and pronouns. Second, adverbs that modify verbs, adjectives, or other adverbs. Finally, prepositional phrases. They can act as adjectives or adverbs. So basically, prepositional phrase can modify nouns, pronouns, verbs, adjectives, and adverbs. The first kind of modifiers is adjective. Adjectives modify a noun or pronoun. It answers the three questions. What kind, like big car, what kind of car, big car. Which one, like this book or these books. How many, like 12 books or many books. Adjectives modify a noun. Example, I love the warm sun. Here, warm is an adjective because it modifies the noun sun. Adjectives can also modify pronouns. Example, he is happy. Happy is an adjective because it modifies the pronoun he. The second kind of modifiers is adverb. Adverbs modify verbs, adjectives, and other adverbs. Verbs, adjectives, and other adverbs. Adverbs answer three questions. How the action happens, like slowly. When the action happens, like yesterday. And where the action happens, like here or there. As we said before, adverbs modify verbs. Example, they walked slowly. So slowly is an adverb that modifies the verb walked. Adverbs can also modify adjectives. He is very happy. Not just happy, very happy. So very is an adverb that modifies the adjective happy. Adverbs can also modify another adverb. He cooks really amazingly. So really, not just amazingly, really amazingly. Really is an adverb that modifies another adverb, amazingly. Now we come to prepositions. Preposition is a word that shows a relationship between a noun or pronoun and some other words in the sentence. Example, the baseball player in the white shirt hit a home run. In here is a preposition. In the white shirt is a prepositional phrase. The prepositional phrase in the white shirt tells more about the player. It modifies the noun player. Here is a list of the most common prepositions. Please pause the video and try to write them in your copybooks. Try to memorize them too because you're gonna need them, trust me. I will read some for you. Aboard, along, behind, but or except, from, of, past, until, about, amid, below, by, in, to, out, into, during, at, for, of, over, etc. This photo will help you to understand the meanings of some location prepositions, like inside the box, on, at, near, around, through, among, up and down, etc. Now, the third kind of modifiers. The third kind of modifiers is prepositional phrase. Prepositional phrase always begins with a preposition and ends with a noun or pronoun that we call object of preposition. Example, at a picnic table. At is a preposition. Table is the object of preposition. At a picnic table is prepositional phrase, a prepositional phrase. Other examples of prepositional phrase with big red letters: on the pier, during the class, near my house, and by late afternoon. Prepositional phrases as adjectives and adverbs. Do you know that prepositional phrases can act as an adjective or an adverb? Yes. When a prepositional phrase can act as an adjective, we call it adjective phrase. Adjective phrase modifies nouns and pronouns. Prepositional phrase also can act as an adverb. In this case, we call it adverb phrase. Adverb phrase modifies verbs, adjectives, or other adverbs. Like adjectives, prepositional phrases also modify a noun or pronoun. Example, the puppy in the shop window jumped up. Can you tell me where is the prepositional phrase in this sentence? Yes, in the shop window. Look at the word before it. It's puppy and it's a noun. That's why in the shop window is an adjective phrase that modifies the noun puppy. It tells which puppy? Yes, the puppy in the shop window. Now we come to adverb prepositional phrase or adverb phrase. Adverb phrase modifies verbs, adjectives, or other adverbs. Verbs, adjectives, or other adverbs. It answers the same question an adverb would. It tells where the action happens, when the action happens, or how an action happens. Example, the puppy jumped to the food. Can you tell me where is the prepositional phrase in this sentence? Exactly, to the food. Look at the word now behind it or before it. Jumped. Jumped is a verb, right? That's why to the food is an adverb phrase that tells more or modifies the verb. Adverb phrase modifies the verb. Adverb phrase modify the verb. Okay? It tells where the puppy jumped. Where the puppy jumped. Remember, adverb phrase should follow the word they modify. They should be close to the word they modify. They may come after verbs, after adjectives, after adverbs, or at the beginning of the sentence. Whenever you find a prepositional phrase in these places, it is an adverb phrase. Adverb phrase. Number 1, adverb phrase comes after verbs they modify. Example, a crab ran under a rock. Can you tell me where is the prepositional phrase in this sentence? Exactly, under a rock. Now look at the word exactly behind it. That is close to it. It is ran and it is a verb, right? That's why under a rock is an adverb phrase that modifies the verb ran. Adverb phrase modifies the verb. Adverb phrase modifies the verb and comes after it. Adverb phrase modifies adjectives, right? And they come after the adjective they modify. Example, the temple is impressive from this view. Where is the prepositional phrase in this sentence? Yes, from this view. Now look at the word behind it, or that is close to it. Yes, impressive. Impressive is an adjective. That's why from this view is an adverb phrase that modifies an adjective, and it comes after the adjective. So adverb phrase modifies adjective. Adverb phrase modifies the adjective impressive, and it comes after it. Number 3. Adverb phrase comes after the adverb they modify. Example: it has held up well for its age. Now, where is the prepositional phrase in this sentence? For its age. Now look at the word behind it that is close to it. Yes, well. Well is an adverb, remember. Well is the adverb of good, right? Now here, well is an adverb, and for its age is an adverb phrase that modifies another adverb. Adverb phrase modifies an adverb also, and it comes after it. Number 4, adverb phrase comes at the beginning of a sentence. Example: near my house is a beautiful sand beach. Where is the prepositional phrase in this sentence? Exactly, near my house. And because it comes at the beginning of the sentence, that's why it's an adverb phrase. Adverb phrase comes at the beginning of the sentence. Misplaced modifiers. To avoid confusion, place modifiers close to the words they modify. They should be close to the words they modify. Meaning can be unclear if a modifier is misplaced or put in a wrong place. Example: the girl set out a picnic in a red bathing suit. Where is the prepositional phrase in this sentence? Exactly, in a red bathing suit. Now look at the word that is close to it. Picnic. Does it make sense? A picnic in a red bathing suit? No, wrong. Here, the girl in a red bathing suit set out a picnic. Where is the prepositional phrase? Exactly, in a red bathing suit, and it comes close to the word it modifies, the girl. Now it makes sense, yes. A girl in a red bathing suit. The girl in a red bathing suit. So modifiers should be close to the words they modify. Now we come to the word only. Only can be an adverb or an adjective depending on its position in a sentence. The position of only in a sentence can also affect the meaning of the whole sentence. So you have to place only directly before the word it modifies. Directly before the word it modifies. Example: only he ate oysters. Only comes directly before the pronoun he and only modifies the pronoun he. This means nobody else ate them, only he. In the second example, he only ate oysters. Only comes directly before the verb ate and it modifies the verb ate. It means he didn't do anything except eating, only eating. In the third example, he ate only oysters, only come directly before the noun oysters and it modifies the noun oysters. This means he ate nothing else, only oysters. Last but not least, you must memorize the prepositions. It's very important, girls and boys. Trust me, you're gonna need them. If there is no object of the preposition, if the preposition is not part of a phrase, it comes alone. This means it is not a preposition. It is an adverb. Example: the gecko climbed up the wall. In this example, up the wall is a prepositional phrase. The second example, The gecko climbed up. Here, up is not part of a prepositional phrase. It comes alone. That's why it is not a preposition. It is an adverb. It tells where the action happens. It tells where the gecko climbed. The gecko climbed up. In the third example, the gecko climbed up on the wall. Here, up is not part of a prepositional phrase. That's why it's an adverb. On the wall is the prepositional phrase. On the wall now, is it function as an adjective or adverb? This is a challenge, girls and boys. I want you to send me the answer of this question privately on WhatsApp. And by answering this question, I can tell whether you understand this lesson or no. Very important rule. Subjects and verbs will never be found in a prepositional phrase. Remember that a prepositional phrase starts with a preposition, ends with an object of preposition. So there is no subject, no verb in a prepositional phrase. That's all for today. Thanks for watching, and remember, wash your hands and stay safe. Bye.